What's up, Goblin Nation? It's Jibrian back with another video. Today we're going to war. Not a literal war because I'm legally obligated to say violence is bad, but still. Lately, the greed of Roblox devs has gone too far. Maybe it's because most of them are too young to be making the kind of money they are, but it's been a real trend lately, you know? Everyone knows about Blox Fruits scamming their fans, but if you don't, I'll fill you in real quick. Basically, Blox Fruit finally dropped their Big Dragon rework and fans were really excited. But apparently, all the new and returning players just wasn't enough for the greedy Roblox developers. So anyone that had Dragon lost it, even if they paid real money for the permanent version. Not very permanent, I guess. Oh, and I can already hear you typing in the comments that it might have been a bug. They didn't just take the Dragon Fruit, they replaced it with a garbage token that gave you a random mythic fruit. Making you gamble for something you already had is a crazy level of disrespect, I can't even lie. Like, imagine if you got up to get a snack from the fridge and you had to put money into a machine and spin a wheel to see if you could get some yogurt. Insane. It's like, oh, sorry, you're getting milk instead. Obviously, people were very upset, and other content creators have already covered this in great detail, so eventually Blox Fruits was forced to respond, and they're giving everyone back their dragon fruits. But don't forget they did this, and they did it on purpose. They're testing their audience to see how greedy they can be before they get pushed back. In the scamming world, this is a special technique called testing your audience to see how greedy you can be before you get real pushback. If people didn't complain so much, nothing would have changed. This is a fact. Normally this is where I'd say boycott the game and don't support them ever again, but let's be honest, most of the player base is too young to realize they're being preyed upon, and anyone old enough to know probably thinks it was nice of the devs to give back their fruit. As if fixing a problem you created is somehow a win. Like, what? Like, imagine if every time a bank robber got caught, they could just put the money back in the vault and get all criminal charges dropped. Like, that's just not how life works, okay? The only thing players can really do is continue to drag greedy developers' names through the mud and ruin their reputation. The Blox Fruit devs are lazy, everyone knows this, and jokes about how long it takes them to update. But never forget, the Blox Fruit devs are also scummy, greedy scammers who spend their time brainstorming ways how to take money from kids. This especially pisses me off because most of the player base is really young and they don't have jobs. They get their Robux from their parents. They probably use up their allowances, and some of them only get Robux on special occasions, like Christmas or their birthdays. And these devs just don't care. They're trying to squeeze all the money they can from the game. This isn't even specific to Blox Fruits. Roblox has a scammer problem and they need to do something about it. How many times in the last couple of months have you heard of a fake version of a game releasing in paid access? You boot up Roblox and on the front pages, Relsies 100 Robux. It's so easy to say that anyone that falls for it deserves it and is an idiot, but these are literally kids who probably aren't in the game's Discord or active in the community and have only seen YouTubers hyping up the game. So because of all the scams going around trying to take everyone's money, I've come up with 5 easy tips to avoid getting scammed by greedy developers. This is really important, so listen closely. Number 1. Check the game's official Discord for updates to see if it actually released or has a paid version. The Discord is usually at the bottom of the game's page, so check there. If you can't find the Discord, check YouTube because anyone covering the game has probably linked it in the description of their video. Number 2. If you're in the Discord of a game that's currently being developed, avoid buying tester. I've seen so many games that let you buy tester and then never even reach the testing phase or the game falls apart before release. Don't spend money until you've played the game, not the other way around. I used to cover more games that were in development, but every time I'd check the Discord, they'd be selling tester, and it just really rubbed me the wrong way when I see people charging money for something that might never come out. Number 3. Watch YouTubers who have played the game, especially if they show gameplay. This is really important because a lot of the time, the game isn't technically a scam, it's just terrible and no one wants to drop money to play something and be disappointed it's bad. It's not just a waste of money, but it also feels really bad to be supporting like such garbage, and it really encourages them to keep going. Don't gamble on trying a new game just because it's only 25 Robux and you're too lazy to check YouTube. It's really easy to see a game that's like 25 Robux like on the homepage, and then just like because you have the money in your account, be like, you know what, I'll see if it's good. It sounds good from the description. Most of the time they're not good. Number 4. If you load up a game and immediately get a bunch of ads for a starter pack or, you know, that kind of thing, it's a bad sign, especially if it has that generic art style that everyone uses in their low effort games. Most of the time they also have a spin system for pets. I think pets are one of the biggest signs of a bad game. And this is coming from someone that likes pets. I really like pet systems or companion systems in games. They give you something else to work towards, and often they have different like, you know, varieties and stuff that you really like. But if you're having to gamble for it, and oftentimes it's like immediately accessible, the odds are that it's you know, a scammy pay to win type system, and you really shouldn't even be playing those kinds of games. Number 5, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Gibrian was voted the #1 channel for Roblox gameplay and news by an anonymous organization known as the Post Office. That makes this channel one of the best ones for viewers over the age of 5 who aren't stinky doo-doo heads. And that's all I really have to talk about today. I wasn't going to make this video, but everyone kept telling me to cover the Blox Fruits scam, and I kind of just realized it's kind of a bigger issue than that, so I want to talk about all of it and then give some tips for hopefully any of my younger viewers that might need them, but who knows. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment below if you have any more tips that people could use to avoid scams, or if you found any of the tips useful. Any engagement really helps, so that's always a plus. And see you next time. Bye.